What's going on, guys? Astro here with Hidden Profits Crypto. Before we get into today's video, as usual, I'm going to give a huge thanks to everybody who's been supporting the channel. We're on the road to 5K, so if you could help me get there, I would appreciate it a ton. We upload a lot of videos on low cap altcoins and other great projects, so if that sounds interesting to you, make sure to hit that sub button and tick the notification bell. Anyways, let's go ahead and get into today's video. All right, guys, so today we're going to be taking a look at a project again that we did a first look video on. This is actually Defira. Now, if you guys are familiar with DeFi Kingdoms, it's got the same kind of GameFi DEX thing going on here. I uploaded the first video, which I will throw a card up. You guys can go ahead and check that out if you haven't already seen it. But I would suggest go watch that video so you're kind of up to date and where we're at right now. So anyways, Defira has now came out, actually launched about an hour ago. And, you know, there was a lot of hype around it, and I figured that some people would be interested in seeing it. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at the whole thing, the gardens and the marketplace. And then we're also going to show you actually how to add liquidity into the farms if that's something you're interested in. Because right now the APYs are very high, around like 9 to 11,000%. So, you know, some good gains to be made right now in the very early days of this project. So anyways, make sure to watch all the way through and let's go ahead and get into it. All right, so here we are at defira.com. Now I'll go ahead and throw the link down in the description if you guys just go ahead and click it and you can, you know, follow along or whatever. But, you know, obviously there's some parallels with DeFi Kingdom, and I'm going to be making comparisons a lot throughout this video. It just kind of has to be done because obviously this is, you know, taking a lot of inspiration from it. But you know, I still think it's very cool in its own aspect with these graphics. They're a lot different, and the whole map itself looks really nice. But let's go ahead and get into basically the main things we're looking at here. So here is your temple. Now, you have multiple different ways that you can try to make some money here, and one of them being here at the temple where you can actually stake your FIRA tokens. So you're going to be staking them for about 1,942% APR, and what you're going to get back is sFIRA, which is the rewards that you're going to get. So, you know, you can stake your FIRA here, put in your amount, approve it, put it in. It'll show how much you have staked, and then you will start accruing these rewards, and you're going to get these rewards in sFIRA. And, you know, you can claim those here, but over here at the Enchantress, this is where you can actually unseal your sFIRA. So basically, think of it, the sFIRA is basically like locked jewel, kind of, not exactly, but just like kind of to try to help understand a little bit more. That might be a good way to think of it. But you can actually unseal these sFIRA into actual FIRA, but you can see here it takes 365 days to do so. So, you know, you can put in your sFIRA amount you want to do, and you can start unsealing those, but it does take a year. So, you know, keep that in mind. But you can even better earn another 6,246% APR on that sFIRA if you just want to go ahead and stake what you're getting, put it in here, and then go ahead and just keep compounding it. So claim the rewards, throw it back in here, you know, do that, and then also come to your guard, claim those rewards, throw them back into here in the sFIRA staking, and just accrue those rewards. And then, you know, you can unseal them whenever you might want that money, but it is going to be a year before you get it. So, you know, that's pretty cool there. That might be one of the routes you want to go. They have the bank here, which the teller takes you to Tranquil Finance's app. So we're not going to look at that. But we next have the market. So this is where you can get your seeds or your LP coins, as well as this is the actual DEX that's built in. So, you know, I'm going to show you guys how to add some liquidity here in a second, but we're going to go over everything first. So this is the swap. You know, you can swap from one to pretty much any of these coins here. Tranquil, FIRA. So yeah, here's your supplier. This is where you'll be able to add the liquidity. So you can see here I have 91, and then I can select another token, whatever I want the pair to be. So maybe I want to do these two, you know, and then I have to do equal amount of each, and then enter the amount. But we'll look at what pairs we're going to do. So that's the market. Only those two right now, but it looks pretty nice. You know, very similar setup here to what we're, you know, known if you know DeFi Kingdoms. So next is the farm. So here is where we're actually going to be putting our LP tokens and earning these APYs or APRs. So you can see here the APRs are pretty decent right now. So you have FIRA Trink, FIRA 1, all these different pairings. And, some of these were at like 11,000%, but since the game has opened, they've already gone down a little bit. So what I think I'm going to do is probably go ahead and put my money into the FIRA Trink pairing, because I actually really believe in both of these tokens. I think Tranquil Finance will go up with this game coming out, as well as the actual game token itself. You can do, like Wrapped 1 or something like that with the FIRA, but right now I think I'm just going to go with this, as this, is just kind of the best, most attractive pairing to me. So we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to get your LP in the farm. So what we're going to want to do is go here to the coin changer. Now, 10 of these I'm going to just leave for gas, and this is just a small amount just to kind of do a tutorial for you guys. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to turn 40 of these 1 into FIRA tokens. So this is going to give me not even a full FIRA, 0.57 FIRA, but we're going to go ahead and click swap, confirm the swap, and then just go ahead and confirm it on here. So then the transaction will be submitted. You can go ahead and add FIRA to your wallet. And then once the transaction goes through, we will go ahead and there you go. So now it's through. But now we need actually our other half of our LP. So we're going to go ahead and pick the second token, which is Trink. And then we're going to put another 41 into that. So it's going to get you 12.17 Trink. I'm going to do the same thing. Click swap, confirm swap. Unexpected issue with gas. I don't know why that did that, but go ahead and click confirm. This will go through. Now I'm going to add Trink to my wallet, and you can do that if it's whatever token it is. Just go ahead and click that, and it'll add it right to your wallet. So now we'll go ahead and wait for this to go through. Now, for some reason, I actually had a error there. So we're going to go ahead and try it one more time. Swap. Now, it might be just because the price is changing a lot. There's a lot of people probably doing the same thing. So hopefully this one actually goes through properly. All right, so it went through. So now you can see I have 11.77 Trink tokens. So now we're going to go to the supplier. We're going to add liquidity. And then we're going to pick both of the tokens that we're doing. So I'm doing FIRA and Trink. So I'm going to go ahead and put both of those up there. I'm going to go ahead and click max for Trink or actually, I guess we'll do it for Defira. So yeah, now you'll have half and half. So, you click one, it'll just basically add the equal half of the other. So, just click whichever one gets it to where it needs to be. And then go ahead and you're going to have to approve both of them. So this is why you want to leave a little bit of harmony. Obviously you're not going to need much because the gas fees are so low, but make sure you do have some. Don't completely drain your account or you won't be able to pay for the gas fees. So keep that in mind as well. We're going to go ahead and approve Trink as well. All right, so now that both of those are approved, we can go ahead and click supply, and I'm going to be getting 2.5 roughly LP tokens. So then you're going to go ahead and approve that one. Now make sure you click add the LP tokens to your MetaMask wallet so they show up. So just go ahead and click add token, and that'll add it there. And now we just wait for this transaction to go through, and we'll have our LP tokens. All right, so it went through. Now you can see I have pretty much a little of either one of these. So now what we're going to do is go ahead and go to the farm. So we're going to go to the farm, farmer. Now click whichever pairing it is that you picked. Like I said, I picked this one, so I'm going to add liquidity. I'm going to deposit, and then I'm going to go ahead and put in here. Normally there's a max button. Oh, okay, you can just click that up there, and it will add all of it, and then go ahead and click approve. Approve the transaction. All right, so it went through, and now we can just go ahead and click deposit. You're going to have to approve that one as well. And now it successfully went through, and you should have all of it deposited in there. So you can see I have $10.64. And then my rewards will start showing up. And whenever you want those, you can click harvest. And then you can also withdraw whenever you want to withdraw. But they do the time-based fees here. So 25%, you can see just right there, it went down to 8%. So the longer I leave it in here, then the longer it will actually, the less amount they will take for the fees, the longer you leave it in. So, maybe you want to throw it in here and leave it for a couple weeks before you withdraw it, or, I'll probably just leave these in here forever and just keep harvesting off of it. So quickly, another note that I forgot to actually say is when you're earning these rewards, you're going to be earning FIRA, sFIRA, and Trink, or at least in my situation. You'll be earning, those other LP tokens, but it seems here you're going to be getting that sFIRA, and that's what you're actually going to be earning the most of. So when you're claiming these and you're, probably going to compound them, which is probably the best thing to do, you're going to have that sFIRA in your wallet. So don't forget to go over to the temple where you can actually stake that and then earn more sFIRA off of that and keep compounding it as well. So just wanted to quickly add this in. So that's something you guys can, kind of strategize out. Hopefully this is a pretty easy video to show you guys how to add LP to these farms. I think it's gonna be really beneficial. Just go ahead and get some in there very early. A lot of people probably wish they would have gotten into DeFi Kingdoms, in the first couple of days. So I think it'll just be good, even if it's just a little amount of money to get a little in. But obviously that's not financial advice. All right, guys, so that's going to wrap up today's video. I hope this gave you some insight on Defira and maybe even taught you how to add some LP to the farm if you're interested in doing so. Don't also forget that you can throw that FIRA and stake it and just keep compounding that sFIRA. I think that's going to be pretty profitable because a lot of people probably won't go that route right off the bat. Everyone will probably be jumping to the farms, and that's why you'll see those APRs drop pretty quick. So hopefully they stay up decently for a little while before they just plummet, but I guess we'll just have to see. So if you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, leave a comment down below if it helped you out. You guys can also, I'm trying to take some suggestions for some coins. So if you guys got some really good projects that you enjoy that have some good fundamentals and aren't just some pump and dumps, some solid projects, leave them in the comments, and I'll be sure to check them out and possibly even make a future video, and your comment will be featured in the beginning of the video. So a little something new I want to try, some suggestions from viewers. So anyways, also make sure to subscribe and take that notification bell for any of my future videos, and follow me at hidden_crypto on Twitter. So it's going to be it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you later, and until then, peace.